how are you? John Bonham here, Cape Cod Wet Shaving. Beautiful day. By that I mean it's pouring the rain outside, so not at all. So kids are cooped up indoors. Isn't that fun? Always great on the weekend. But that's all right. It's just the way it goes, you know. All right, so quick shave today. I'm going to do a first impression reviewish slash, type of video. So this is a artisan that I'd never heard of, but actually has quite a few people that they know in the wet shaving community. I'll get into that in a second. But I saw, this is the one and only set they have right now. It's available for $41 on their website, on their Etsy. It is an artisan called N GM², okay? And the name of the soap is Borikén Vive. Borikén, I know I'm not pronouncing that appropriately, I apologize. So I did look this up. Borikén Vive stems from Borikén of the Taino culture. It means the land of the brave lord. So quite literally this means long live the land of the brave lord. And it's Costa Rica, all right? Or Costa Rica, yeah. Costa Rica. So, almost said Puerto Rico. So, this is very interesting. I like it. For another thing I want to point out is Grovetown, Georgia. Grovetown, for those who know, you know. So, says a lot. The scent notes of this are marigold, lily, tobacco blossom, sandalwood, amber, and leather. Okay, so marigold, lily, tobacco blossom, sandalwood, amber, leather. Very good scent. Very, very nice. I also have the matching splash. And this being a first impression-ish review video, I'm only going to use this set, okay? Oh, smells yummy. Look at that pour. 5 ounces. All right. Smells very yummy. So, hardware. For the first time in a long time, I'm using my Noble Otter synthetic brush because it matches. And then I'm using this. This here is a water food dish that I got at Walmart. I like the design on it, very cool. So, use it as a shave bowl. And as you can hear, my son's in true form today. Oh, coffee of the day. Perfetto from Lavazza. And this is that Swedish company. This does pretty good. I like it better than the other one I had, the Classico. And I will be using the notorious feather, if we can get it, adjustable razor. And this time, I don't know if you saw my video I did yesterday, but this is the nasty, dull as hell blade that was in it. I will be using a Parker blade in it today. So I'm going to have a vastly, and it's on number 1, by the way, a vastly better shave with this one, I can guarantee you, okay? So I will have it on number 1. I'll see how it goes. I looked up reviews on this after the little fiasco, and the only complaints I saw about this is people wish there were more settings than just 2 on this adjustable. So we'll see how it goes. All right. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'll lather off camera, okay? And then I'll start the shave. I'll do that. All right. I'll be right back. See you in a second. Hey, everyone. All right. So I changed my mind. I'm going to go ahead and lather on here. Just, why not? Just so you can see directly from the tub how well it lathers. I have no doubt this will lather well based on who made this. What I did take the time to do was run down and grab that, okay? That'll go well, I think, with the sandalwood and leather notes in this. Bring it out a little bit. But let's go ahead and get lathering. I don't have any pre-shave, any of that on my face. There's the pour again. Let's get going. Oh, so, I'm glad when things like that happen to me, where I make a silly mistake or a big boo-boo. Please excuse the water. Because it's a nice, refreshing, wake up. and a learning process. I mean, it was a thing I just forgot to do, but still, it's embarrassing. It's a very stupid mistake to make. But, you know, own up to it. Really talk about it and put it out there for others. That's not a mistake most people, I think, would make, is use a extraordinarily dull blade and all that. But, hey. Hopefully that'll be the last time that happens. Look at that lather. I don't know why I don't use this brush more often. This is a beautiful brush, the Noble Otter brush. Not a fan of the synthetic, but very nice brush. I think it was like 20 bucks. Wasn't bad. Cody's got some stuff in the works as well. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about a competitive artisan part. Sorry about that, Nelson. So, I did talk about the name behind the soap. The other thing is the name of the company, which is N = GM². Okay? So I literally went on Google and kept looking up what the hell that meant. And I'm like racking my brain, like, dude, what does this formula mean? Is this a physics thing? Is it a, you know, chemical formulation, which I thought it would be that because of the chemistry involved in soap making. I kept looking and I'm just like, dude, what the hell does this mean? And then something in my mind clicked. Because I've talked to him on Instagram. Where is it? And we introduced ourselves to each other. His name's Nelson. In fact, his name is Nelson Gutierrez Mulero. Nelson Gutierrez Mulero. I felt clever and stupid at the same time. So, very cool. Very neat, Nelson. Very clever. I do not know what the squared means. Maybe he's a junior. I don't know. Well, you know, 2. So, all right. Oh, man, I get the amber out of that. That's nice. Definitely a tobacco blossom. I love tobacco blossom. And for those who don't know, there is a difference between tobacco and tobacco blossom. The tobacco leaf smells like what you'd think tobacco smells like. Very sweet, very almost chocolatey, depending on how it's used. Tobacco blossom is very floral. Very green, unique, floral. So, all right. I think that'll do it. Let me show you what I got here. Look at that lather. That's good stuff. All right. These damn videos are always longer than I mean for them to be. And if people are mystified by the Grovetown thing, just when it comes to private label stuff, all that, I don't know if it's in my place to mention who makes his soaps for him. I don't think it is. Oh my gosh, that lather's great. Wow. So, but again, if you know Grovetown, if you've seen Made in Grovetown, Georgia, which I'm sure you have, they're significant. I know who they are. I actually, the last batch of brushes one of them put out, I bought the last batch he put out, the last dozen brushes before he retired from brush making. So, oh my goodness. This lather is stupendous. Look at that. This is tallow-based. I don't think I mentioned that either. So scent strength of this, it's a little on the lighter side. I like a very strong scent. Not a deal breaker, personal preference only. So I would say this is on the lower medium spectrum. It's really nice. Very nice. All right, gang, here we go. Parker blade with the infamous feather, what was it, DARA or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. And right off the bat, look at that. This is on one. You know what the hell, I'll just do, I'll do one on one side of my face and I'll do two on the other side, just to see the difference. When you actually use shave ready stuff, quite the difference. Oh my gosh. I was raging over how bad this thing supposedly was. It was tugging, it was pulling, it hurt. Checked my angle, went down, checked my angle again. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? Like, this razor, how the hell was it ever produced? How was it tested and passed? So, like butter. Look at that. So one thing that's annoying, at least for this one, I have to open it to switch it. Maybe I don't. I'm just afraid I'm going to break it though. So let's try two. All right. So the scent coming off of this is very nice. It smells like almost straw honey-ish. What's that scent note that's like hay? I'm gonna kick myself too when I go look it up. It's like a lemongrass hay scent. And no, not lemongrass, but it's an actual, damn it. It reminds me a little bit of that, but that's not in here obviously. And this is a marked difference from one. A lot more blade feel, excuse me, I'm very sorry. I know that's gross. I don't mind either. For some heavy growth, obviously you do too. But I'm going to put it back to one because that was a lot more comfortable for me. All right, here we go. All right, let me get under my chin. So now that it's been sitting a bit, I don't get much leather, which is good. Not a huge leather fan. I don't mind it if it's mixed with stuff, which this is, so it's very, very pleasant. It's a base note, obviously it's there a bit. I get the sandalwood more. I wonder what kind of sandalwood they use. Smells very pleasant. All right. Marigold and lily. I get the tobacco blossom. I don't really get the marigold. I don't think. I'm sure it's in there. I think it's more fleeting and it just transitions over into tobacco blossom. I really like tobacco blossom. I have a couple other soaps I can think of off the top of my head. One in particular I won't say. Because again, they're going to be a direct competitor of Nelson's and they actually are from the same state. So I won't say. Maybe I'll know who I'm talking about. So Nelson, completely on a whim, I met this guy. And he actually knows a lot of people. He's been wet shaving a lot. He's very well known for his honing. It's not on here. I actually spoke to him about a commissary, which I am currently waiting for. My first commissary, a used one. So I reached out to him. He hones commissary. He hones straight razors. He's been doing it for, I think, 20-something years, he said. So he's an OG, and he's just quiet. So, Nelson, I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me. Very nice guy. Had no problem answering any of my questions I had. Oh my gosh, that's good. A little teeny bit more water, not much. There we go. There we go. So this was I think it's meant to be a springtime summer scent, but I'm hoping he releases something else besides this one. Again, you can go, for the set, it's 41 bucks for 5 ounces of soap, and this is a witch hazel splash. I do wish it was alcohol, but that's all right. Oh no, denatured alcohol. Never mind. Denatured alcohol and witch hazel. Okay, I'll take it. So, okay, let me go ahead and do the second pass off camera. I'll be right back, and then I'll do post, and that'll be it. All right, see you in a sec. Okay. Wow. Rinsing it off was nice because you get the fragrance as you're splashing the water on your face. Really, really good. I wish it were stronger. That's the only, it's not even a complaint. That's just a wishful thought, I guess. Very damn nice. The tobacco blossom I like especially. I get that a lot. So it is alcohol, thank goodness. Don't mind witch hazel, but I do prefer the burn of the alcohol with this. Oh yeah. Ooh boy. Oh, that's good. Wow, that's good. Oh. So you're gonna get the florals a lot more in the splash, which I like. The marigold and the lily, definitely more up front in the splash. Splash is stronger. That's what I was hoping for. Outstanding. I love that balance. When there's lesser notes in the soap and they're stronger in the splash. I like that a lot. Good stuff. All right, I've already dragged this out longer than I should have. Oh my gosh, that's so good. And you saw how long I swirled to get the soap. I don't have a ton left, but I have enough. If I wanted to do one more pass, I have enough left for that easy. But I did, I finished the second pass and I did touch-ups. So, judgment of this razor, I like it. I probably wouldn't do 2 very often. I would only do 2 if I had a ton of growth, which I think is the point of it, but still. I don't like overly aggressive razors. I know a lot of guys love the blade feel. I don't mind some, but I don't like something nutso, you know what I mean? It's like I know the razor's working if it's cutting the hair. I don't need to feel it like raking across my skin. I mean, it's, you know, again, preference. So, oh, there we go. Not too close, there we go. Just enough for that. And then I squirt out just enough to get on my finger so I can dab behind my ears. There we go. Oh yeah, that's a nice, oh, that's a nice blend. Good choice, Brain, thank you. That'll do it. So for those who saw the fiasco, if not, go back and watch the video I did. What was I using? Crown and Crane, the barista. I used this. I crapped all over it, said it was an awful razor. Don't go buy it. I take that back. For 30 bucks, it's not terrible. You know, it's pretty good. Might not, I don't know. I'll try to use a feather blade in it at some point. We'll see. But for now, nope. Let me just get used to using it. Not a bad shaver though. And this was, again, it was off a PIF table at the Arion and Evans meetup. And I got it, so I'll throw it in the rotation. I just gotta get used to it. Definitely not as bad as I made it sound though. And for this, I'll put the link in the description. $41 for 5-ounce soap and the alcohol splash. Very nice, warm weather, spring, summer fragrance. I would recommend you get this. The base is just mwah, absolutely superb. The good folks in Grovetown that make this for him, it is a different base specifically made for him. Okay, so it's not like the same base as the other stuff that they do. And just, it kept blooming. like with every pass, I just had more and more suds. It's a wonderful, wonderful soap. So I definitely highly recommend it. Nelson, again, thank you. I did pay for this too, by the way. This wasn't a gift to me, which is how I like it. I buy it and then I use it because I have, you know, not holding back due to potential favor or any of that stuff. Which I'm as honest as I can be anyways, but I have a tendency to be too nice. That's the only thing, because I feel bad if I find anything negative to say. But I still try to say it. Anywho, that'll do it. Thank you for watching this. Really appreciate it, especially if you made it to the end. Anyone who's returning, thank you. Anyone who's new, thank you. Hope you liked it. Please subscribe, comment, do whatever you want to do. If not, that's fine too. No worries. Till next time, happy shaving. Take it easy.